Tyreek got to take the stand. Kane ain't able. Drew makes the dumbest decision I think he's ever made. But we're here for all of it. Thank you for clicking on the recap for the Power Book 2 Ghost Episode 9 recap. Eat good. Hey, what's going on, everybody? For KGPJ Talk Radio, presented by the Gumbo Network, I'm Southside Twotimes, Southside Southside, and I got my co-host with me, Dexter Dajuice Southside. What's going on, Dex?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Another episode.
And we're back, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back. This episode did exactly what I expected it to do, which was lay the foundation. I think this is the finale, the next one.
Yeah, that's about to be the next one.
Yeah, so this laid the foundation. A lot of roles are coming together, and of course, for the Power stock ratings, there were some that went up, there were some that went down, there were some that stayed level, you know. So the first person that we're going to go with is Tyreek. For Power stocks, where does Tyreek stock?
I mean, it's all about him, so of course his stock is just, he's steadily rising, man. And I think this episode is really showing him come together as a person. He's trying to take some accountability and stuff out here, man.
It's, to be honest with you, I know it's a play of words, but it's showing me the becoming of a monster, or the episode of a monster recognizing they are one, trying to control the type of monster that he is, you know. And it's just like every episode with Power, Tyreek goes to class. Apparently he only has one class at this college.
I know, right?
This is the only class.
When they have, man,
I don't know, but this is the only class that we see him have. What I like about this class is that there's a different book every time, and every book directly plays into the episode, if not more so Tyreek by itself.
Oh yeah, so this one was Frankenstein, and I feel like it was the theme of the episode, you know what I mean? People creating monsters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Tyreek, you know, he in the scene with Effie, he was like, you know, all he knows what his parents want to do, which is a lie, and shit, push weight, you know what I'm saying? Cause he gonna get to the bread, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, all the lies, all the things that they done put him through, you know what I mean? It makes him make all the crazy decisions, and with him having that recap and like, yo, I done got everybody around me killed.
He's really in it. I like how they did the flashbacks.
Yeah.
It's like, keep bringing those on.
Yeah, make you realize, like, damn.
Yeah,
like,
but I like for me with Frankenstein, it more so because it's kind of like how he responded as far as about, it's not about Frankenstein being the monster, it's how he was treated because of what he is. Yeah. But for me, what I got out of the episode, I know there's 1,000 ways you can go with it, but I feel like the monsters, I feel like we're all Dr. Frankenstein. You know, and the monsters that we create are possibly a sign of our karma. Like the things and decisions that we make build this monster.
Yeah, pretty much you get out what you put in.
Yeah. So it really builds the monster. So whatever happens with my actions, my monster will meet me with that same energy. But that's what I feel. I'm not sure if I'm right, but that's what I feel about it.
Okay.
That's what I feel about it.
Got deep on now.
I don't know.
But this was a heavy episode because it had to play back into, you know what I mean, just your childhood and, you know, the parenting aspect of it. And I feel like that should be always a point to bring up that, you know, they lied to him for so long, you know what I mean?
But even with that,
I mean, they felt like they was protecting him, but at some point, it's time to be real.
He's the monster. He is Tasha's and Ghost's monster. Their decisions is what shaped what he's become. That's who he is. So his parents were like Dr. Frankenstein. I will say, speaking of his parents, Tyreek showed the split decision making that Ghost would have when it was time for Epiphany to get off. It was time for her to catch the pew-pews.
He pulled it out by 20 times. I thought he was
pump faking and booty shaking. That's what one of my homies say. Yeah, I am pump faking and booty shaking, dog. But no, Epiphany, with her, she was gonna get off, but soon she said, if I could just leave. He was like, oh.
Yeah,
we can just leave.
And then, from the first episode, that was Ghost, you know, the chick that came back in the other series because he let her go.
I will say, I think it was a little bit too early that Tyreek leveraged his stock with the family. with Monet and those guys, because at that moment he was like, yo, if I give her this money, she disappears, we don't have to worry about the court case. But if I give her this money, Monet is gonna have a fit with me. But I've done a lot of good things with Monet, so I think she'll deal with me. So he literally leveraged that rise that he had to stop throughout the season with Monet.
I mean, if dude can make you all this money without all the risk, you know what I'm saying? He's a gold miner. So I mean, of course, if she's smart, she had to stop and think about it. Like, man, because who else out here making money for you? And
that's my deal. I need to have some more insights, but it's probably not gonna happen because it's the last episode. I need more insights into Monet's thinking, because Monet, for me, her stock is falling slowly though. It's not like it's like a, you know, it's falling slowly.
I think the more we find out about her, it just kind of changes your mind about her position in all of this. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, you know, back to the Frankenstein thing. You know what I mean? Kane at the end, he crying to his mom. His mom, he don't call his mom. He calling her Monet. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show, like, you know, they created another monster with Kane. You know
I did everything you asked.
Hey,
it's like,
that man got abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, he need his mom.
But in a way, those abandonment issues could possibly be at the hands of Monet, because what she do? Kicked him out of the family. What happened? A freaking shootout.
He was the muscle.
Rico pulls up for the shootout, and then boom. As soon as Kane gets there, what does she say? Why were you not here? It's like, hold on, Bucko.
Man.
You kicked the muscle out.
Yeah,
so my deal is, if you make a decision to kick out the muscle, how come you don't have any backup? Anything ready to go? So you're telling me that with Kane leaving, the streets talk. It was like, oh, Kane's not there.
You know, people
we can pull up. We can do what we want to do. So
and then they killed DC Joe and stuff too. So I mean, that's the get back with Rico. You know, that was gonna come back. You know what I mean?
I just outside of Monet. Well, no, we're gonna stick him on that. You know what I don't like? I'm gonna transition this to Drew. If you're in a shootout, Bucko, and bullets are coming through the windows, you hit the ground.
It's at a certain height. It's like, bro, you just had to be. It should have been like.
And then Drew had the bright idea. It's like, yo, I'm finna go get the pew-pewster out the back. Everybody's like, no, don't do it. I'm gonna go get the pew-pewster. I'm like, you know what? Let Drew go get the pew-pewster, because he's trying to show that he's the next one. This dude stood up fully. Got Ricky, and we supposed to freak out for him. He just straight up got Ricky, and we supposed to care.
But and then you forget, Monet had a piece because she had it aimed at Tariq.
And she wasn't shooting.
Well,
They didn't came, bro.
She couldn't shoot.
And to be honest with you,
that was that hard night spot. You can't keep pulling that little shit. You can't put that little shit on them.
Stop shooting that little shit. But no, I feel like I don't know, when she got some stuff to do. I don't even feel like Tariq saved the daughter. Wasn't it, Deanna? I don't even feel like Tariq. They just got on the ground. Like, what? Like,
if you ride with it, dog.
No, it's just crazy. But speaking of Tariq, I have to jump back to Tariq, because I'm wondering how he's going to handle Saxe and McLean.
Ooh.
So what? So all right. For power stocks, hold on. Let's go back even further. What's the stock for the power stock for Tariq? Did it rise or fall?
He's still rising, man.
He's still rising.
I feel like he's coming into accepting responsibilities. He ready to move a little different.
I think he's forced into those responsibilities. Tariq tried to just really be what Ghost used to be.
But he still rebelled, and some of that stuff. He was talking about the choices he made. You know what I mean? He had those chances to back out, had the chances to take your ass to school, to do the right things. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? He wanted to be a D-boy.
So Monet, stock rising or falling?
Man, she falling, dog. She's falling.
I think it's a slow fall.
She's still falling.
I low-key feel like that fall will stop if Hurricane figure it out. But we'll figure out that one. So for Saxe and McLean, power stock rising or falling for Saxe and McLean? For both of them. Is it rising or falling?
As a group, well, they definitely failed, because your little partnership just imploded. You know what I'm saying?
I like all messed up. It's like, why would you try to go against Tyree? Like, why would you not bring this up to Tyree? Like, yo, there's a way for us to get out of here. Like, why would you team up with Saxe? He has a career of like, hey, I'm gonna F you over, but we're gonna be cool until it happens. And he just went with it. And I do not understand.
I don't know, it must be a lawyer thing or something. I don't know, man. They on some bullshit.
I don't know if Saxe, I think Saxe is gonna be my Cersei. Like the death
just
is
wait.
like,
I need
his death to happen.
Pray for him to get
And for me, it kind of like trickled over into his niece. Like, oh y'all, everybody got to go. I'm ready for like the overindulgence of some gangster shit. Kick the door open, bye, pew pew pewsters, everybody, set it ablaze, set the fade to black, play the music without, but we can't get it that way. That's not how they go about it. But okay, so their stocks went down. What do you think about let's go back to Kane. Let's go back to Kane. I felt like we skipped over Kane a little bit. To me, Kane again showed why he will never run the family. His position is only for the muscles.
He's still mad emotional, man.
I just don't like the fact that he really operates off the cuff, like really off the cuff.
Yeah.
Why would you kill Ramirez?
Yeah,
the family is about to go
emotional
into a straight up war with Rico, and now you got to deal with a cop killer. On top of that, it's like
he definitely don't think, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, he got some deep emotional wounds. You know what I'm saying? How he was screaming out for Monet at the end, like he not right. You know what I'm saying? And even the part in the beginning, they chopping up bodies and shit.
He was kicking, yeah,
tossing arms, holding
double cheese hands.
You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures with the head and shit. Like Guapo even looking like,
bro, like
bro. He ain't even got the stomach for that shit.
I feel like something's gonna happen when he's gonna be able to get back in the game with the family, just because he cares about if they're hurt or not. Yeah. So for him to be like, F them, forget everybody. When he hears something, he's on alert.
It was back to, you got my drugs, my family's drugs. I think they just kicked you out.
I still have hope for somehow Kane and Tyreek to hook up. Like, I need to research. I should have researched this before this video. Is this the only season, or are we gonna get like season 2 of Ghost?
Yeah, they promoing the Kanan show. So I mean, I don't know. But back to it though.
This day need to be a whole 2 hours. Like the whole season, like episode 10 need to be like 2 hours flat. You know what I mean? With scheduled bathroom breaks and just let us rock with it. You know, but before we get out of here wrapping up everything, I can't leave without talking about Tasha. I said it before, I am going to say it again. Tasha is becoming the charges that she's been accused of. Yes. She is literally pulling all the shots, making everything with Tyreek, making her look like the queen pin. Everything is
she asked
did you do your homework?
Asked him to do it. She like, you gotta whack the witness. That's like a Ghost and Tommy move. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely, she's definitely the queen pin.
Now I'll be honest with you. I feel like some people can die. I feel like some people can die. And just a few people on my list who can die. One is Monet. Like she could die.
I can see it.
Number 2 is Sax. But if there's another season of this bad boy, you know, Sax gotta stay alive.
Even the main protagonist, I think they're gonna go another direction.
Ghost and Tommy should just follow through when they call. They should have followed through. But and I hate to say it, but I think Tasha can go. Like she really doesn't have a purpose more so. I mean, she's just in a jail cell making fun. She really doesn't.
She's kind of like a motive for Tariq, you know what I'm saying? Kind of getting to stay in the drug game.
My thing is, what is Tariq gonna turn into without Tasha there? If he lose both parents, like what person will he really become?
I think I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of setting that up. You know what I mean? Like this was the him kind of breaking those old ties, you know what I'm saying? He kind of accepting his dad's, killing his dad and all of that kind of stuff, and taking accountability for everything he did. He got so many people killed.
Too much is open. It's too open for this to be just one season. I just can't. It's too open. But I don't know.
So what do you think next time? Is it looking like he gonna confess, or is he trying to? Him and Tamika got something up their sleeve for
Tamika? I feel like she's just gonna fucking I feel like Tamika's gonna just walk through everybody.
She ready though.
I think she's prepared to present the case of Tyreek admitting that he killed Ghost and flipping like Ghost was a monster. You know what I mean? Or he was Frankenstein.
They gonna give him some
his son. He didn't know what to do. He goes to these schools. His sister was killed.
Like he had to do it.
He's just a troubled urban youth. You know that's how they troubled urban youth.
He need to get the slap on the wrist like he do. The young white kids.
He gotta sell dope to the higher ups. Like he just sell dope to like kids. He need to be so low like.
Hey, I got the Western boys in the hall. They be like, well,
for closing arguments or closing statements for me, this has been a great season. I hated Tariq when the original season of toward the end of the original season with Power, but for book 2, I'm digging what Tariq's doing. He's really showing that balance of being able to get into the gangster shit and still maintain what you need for the books. And I think that's gonna make a dangerous person. You know, but for the next episode, I don't know what's gonna go down in that courtroom. I think Tariq is gonna admit it. Actually, no. I think whatever Tariq is gonna do, Tasha's gonna counteract it because she showed the whole time she'll do anything.
Yeah.
You know, so I think if anything happens in there, Tasha's gonna end up taking the rap for whatever it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with that, man. But I think it's gonna be a level of confession there, but I think it's gonna flip and get Sax and McLean totally out the picture.
He need to say that he killed
I mean?
Gold, so Sax has nothing. Sax is like,
it's
if he says that little video means nothing.
But I'm waiting to see with Too Big what he gonna do. He wasn't even in the little after episode, next episode. We didn't even get a shot of him. But I know he probably gonna come back, and I think
Too Big gonna pop up at the right time, killing somebody for time. It's like, hey, I need 100K. I need 100K for saving your ass. And just walk back on. You know? So I don't know.
So what do y'all think is gonna happen next? Make sure y'all hit us up in the comments and let us know. And make sure you like this video and share it, man. Share it with a friend.
Subscribe.
Let the people know they watch Power, man. We talking about Power and probably your next favorite show, man.
Speaking of that, you guys need to let us know the next shows we need to go after for the new season's coming up.
Leave us a comment.
Yes, we will look into it.
Oh yeah,
most definitely.
This has been KGPJ Talk Radio, presented by the Gumbo Network. I'm Dexter Dajuice Southside.
I'm Southside Twotimes.
Southside Southside. Eat good.
Southside, Southside, so good I say it 2 times. You know I do it for the Southside, Southside, so good I say it 2 times. You know I do it for the Southside, Southside, so good I say it 2 times. You know I do it for the Southside.